Oh, kids. Alright, today's video is going to be a random ramble. For those who haven't seen it before, a random ramble is where I talk about whatever the fuck I feel like. And I'm pointing this out strictly because Mama Zebra suggested I try to stay on topic more often, and I do. But random rambles are for when I can't stay on topic and or don't feel like staying on topic, and or there's like a couple of things I want to talk about that's not strictly about the channel, so it's not a channel update, but it's like whatever I feel like. And excuse the language. However, the language, like the occasional cuss word, I do not swear like a sailor. However, I don't have like sailor vocabulary. However, once in a blue moon, I will sprinkle in a fuck, a damn, or a shit from time to time in my videos. Not because I like to cuss. It's just for the algorithm so that it can tell, hey, you know, this isn't for kids, okay? I don't cuss in my videos just for cussing's sake. It's to prevent YouTube thinking this is for children. Because if you don't cuss, then and like, especially because I talk about Disney and like cartoons, and especially wearing these cute little headbands, which I got it cleared by the way. Then we're gonna call them my skunk ear headband because it's on brand, even though it does kind of look like a cat. I don't know. You know, you can say skunk or cat. I'm going skunk temporarily because it's on brand. But yeah, because I like cutesy things that might be considered childish and or for children, sprinkle in a fuck or shit or a damn from time to time just so that the algorithm realizes not it's ain't for kids. But I don't do it often because cussing also hurts the algorithm. So yes. So your friendly neighborhood puzzled skunk went Black Friday shopping, got some gifts for the skunk fam that has to get shipped overseas because shipping is murder. Yes. Okay. Also, your friendly neighborhood puzzled skunk also got some more goth accessories because your friendly neighborhood puzzled skunk is attempting to go goth. Because your friendly neighborhood puzzled skunk would like to be goth. Like, yes, I like goth fashion, but not all the music. Okay, so we've gotten that out of the way. On to some other news. Um, I have a cousin. He on Papa Puzzle Skunk's side. We will call this cousin not the mama. She's getting that name because the only other option was Baby Dinosaur. Because she shares the same name as the baby dinosaur in the show Dinosaurs, and I'm not about to call her uh, Baby Dinosaur. That just feels offensive. Not the mama feels offensive as well, but that's the only option because, as y'all know, I use nicknames for any and everyone that's on the channel unless they strictly tell us, hey, please don't come up with a nickname, please use my name or don't mention me at all. And so far, I've not had someone say in my friend group say, please don't mention me. Um, Cricket kind of laughed at her nickname and was like, why? But then I told her exactly why she got that nickname and why she has a nickname in the first place. And I don't talk about her very often. And like, yeah, so it was a spur of the moment nickname thing. But speaking of Cricket, Cricket is actually making the stickers that will be going on my on the presents for Cousin Skunk 1 and 2 and Uncle Skunk for their Christmas presents. Yes. Okay. So there's that. But I wanted to point out that not the mama is visiting. She's taking an Uber to get me to come see me because she can't drive. Neither can I. We're both well, I'm disabled. I don't know about her, but so yeah. So we're gonna use my local paratransit to get downtown, and we're gonna go have some fun, and then we're gonna use it to go get lunch, and then we're gonna use Uber to get home. My goal is to pick somewhere for lunch that is near enough to my house that I can pay at least like $10-15 max for Uber. I don't want her tripping. No, I don't want her to trip either. But no, I don't want her chipping into the Uber ride because she has to use Uber to come see me. Um, so it's already going to be expensive because she has to come from so many miles that it might be like $30 to come see me. So because of that, I definitely don't want her. Um, yeah, I definitely don't want her to have to um, pay any part of the ride. She's welcome to if she wants to, but I would prefer me taking care of the ride, and like if she wants to pay me after I bought the ride, that's different. Like, okay, this is personal in a bit of flat track here, but I'm gonna put this up. If you ever were to get in a ride with your friendly neighborhood puzzle skunk or something, please do not pay for the ride or for half of the ride. What I prefer you do is, especially if you've got cash or something, or you're trying to do cash or whatever, if you have cash, I would prefer, let's say the ride is $20 and you want to pay half, I would much prefer you give me your half as $10 cash. Your friendly neighborhood puzzle skunk prefers cash to card and doesn't like the whole split the fare feature, because I will split it, but it makes it complicated because then I have to tabulate junk. So it's easier if we're going to catch a ride, if it's like an even amount. Like if it's like 19.99, don't bother. But like if it's an even 20 or even 40 or 50 or 30 or whatever, you just pay me your half. Even numbers only, because like your friendly neighborhood skunk is garbage at math, like really garbage at it. So I'm going to get. So we're gonna get Uber, but we're gonna get it. Aw, hold on. We have a visitor. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. No. Okay, that was just. Whew. Mm, excuse me. That was just Mr. Captain Fuzzy that's being silly. Okay, so we're gonna get paratransit. Stop that, boo boo. We're gonna get paratransit from our house after we hang here for about an hour. So if she gets here about 9 a.m., the plan is have her, we hang for about an hour, have paratransit come get us for 12 o'clock so we can do some looking around downtown. Because I don't want us going early in the morning. Because, okay, walking will already be a bit of an issue anyway, but I'd rather us do the stuff around lunchtime because I don't want. So she has to. I don't know what time she has to be back, and Uber is expensive, and I don't want her to have to pay like exorbitant, like late prices to leave. Because I know later in the evening Uber gets expensive. So, assuming she gets here about 9, we're gonna hang till about 10 ish. So, I might have, depending on what time she says, I would hope not the mama can get here early in the morning. Because the earlier she's able to get here, the more we can squeeze into the day so that she can get home at a reasonable time and avoid Uber's exorbitant late evening prices. So, if not the mama is able to get here, let's say about 8 o'clock, then I can check all the schedules for things, and we can chill till 10 and have um paratran to pick us up for 10 o'clock. And we might even just hang at the house for like half hour and then have paratransit come get us. Assuming she gets here at 9. Yeah, yeah. We might just hang for 30 minutes, just long enough for her to say hi to Mama and Papa Puzzles Quick, which in her case are Auntie and Uncle. Um, give pet Mr. Fuzzy's head, say hello to Mr. Fuzzy, meet Coco, which fans of the channel may or may not have met Coco already. But yeah, so there's Coco. She might be there, might not. I don't know. And you know, and potentially say hi to Grandma Puffin Skunk. I don't know. But basically, we're just going to stop in, spend 30 minutes at the house so she can see the house, see what is what, and so like show the upstairs, which is where we'll be hanging after we finish, and also show her where the restroom is and stuff like that. So when she gets back, because she's going to be leaving from our place because that's central, safe, blah blah blah. So she knows where everything is, and so she can get comfortable and whatnot. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna do that. And then I have to plan ahead because, like I said, since we're doing paratransit, we're gonna go downtown, and I have to decide. We have to decide what we're doing, how long we're gonna be. I think I don't know, cause like there's a pizza place that is named after a street in my area that we have multiple locations of. Two of them actually. And like I could take her there for lunch, but I don't want to do that because they also have one that's near her neck of the woods. Assuming her neck of the woods is actually near where I think it is. So I don't want to do that. So we're gonna. Yeah, I'm trying to. We're gonna go to Obscura. We do not know. Okay, first of all, sidetrack. No, I do not live in New York. No, this place is not a branch of Obscura. I am calling it Obscura because it is a descriptor. Um, because for those who do not know, Obscura is an oddity store. If you guys ever watched the show on, I think it was on Science Channel or the Discovery Channel, Science Channel, whatever, it was called Oddities. Oddities was this amazing ass show about this oddity store, literal oddity store called Obscura, where people would bring in stuff to sell. And that's actually how I found out about Ryan Matthews, I think is his name. I can't quite remember because this was years ago. Who makes exploded skulls, and they're the most badass thing ever, and I love them. And him, I think he's cute. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna apologize for calling him cute. I refuse, because he's cute. Okay. Anyways, so yes, so we're gonna go see our local Obscura. It's named after a song. Let's see what else. Blah, blah, blah. There's a holistic store here because they sell like oh, and sidetrack here. Your friendly neighborhood puzzle skunk is not a pagan, but your friendly neighborhood puzzle skunk accepts all religions and does like pagan things and pagan stores. So like your friendly neighborhood puzzle skunk would not go out and buy a pentagram necklace. I am aware of the context and connotation and do know what way it's supposed to point for Satanism versus regular Wicca. However, your friendly neighborhood puzzle skunk is aware that some people cannot tell the difference, and rather than risk being harmed because those people cannot tell the difference, I choose not to buy those things just for my own protection. Um, so, yeah. So I support you if you are a pagan, blessed be. Uh, I am not myself. I am Christian, but I support all walks of life. I think everybody should be allowed to practice whatever they feel like, as long as it's not going to hurt anybody. So like their number one rule is like end at harm, none do as equal. Now the reason I know all these things, I did research on it. No, not because I wanted to convert, but I did actually do research and learn about it because I had a friend in middle school whose parents were Christians and did not want her to learn how to do all that stuff. And I was trying to help her, and I did some research to help her learn because she could not do the research herself because her parents were not open minded and kind of were like, no, how dare you? Some of those kind of people. So I did help her, and that's how I did the research and learned. Also, as a Christian, I like to learn about other religions and know things about them before I make judgments. So, like example, I have read the Quran, I have read the Torah. Um, yeah. So I have read them. Did I understand it all? No. But I've made an attempt at reading them because I feel like as a Christian, in order to love thy neighbor, you need to know about thy neighbor and thy neighbor's religion. So learn about a religion before you go jumping on a bandwagon that it's evil. Because not all of them are, okay? Well, they're not. Just please, be nice. Okay, but we're not here to talk about that. So we're here to talk about the holistic store. Um, yeah, so there's a holistic pagany type store here in my neck of the woods. We're gonna go see that. The only reason we're gonna go check it out is because I want to check it out. Also, there's another store that's we're gonna call it cigarettes. I don't know what to call it. Cigarette Goods Co. Yeah, we'll call it that. All right. No, they do not sell cigarettes. No, this is not a tobacco store. We're just calling it Cigarette Goods Co. because their name happens to be the same as a brand of cigarettes. But we're not going to say which one because y'all don't need to know. And also, it's to protect myself. So yeah, we're just gonna call it Cigarette Goods Co. We're gonna go check that out, and we're gonna go check out a local cereal store. Yeah, so we're gonna go check that out. I have to make plans with the map and make sure we can actually walk these things safely. Because that's going to take a lot of doing. I have to make sure everything is safe. I have to make sure that that the things that aren't, the walkable things, anything that is not walkable, we can get paratransit to get to us easily to go to the other thing. And we're also gonna go check out, we're gonna go check out a coffee place because I'm gonna get us some hot chocolate, I think. Because I do want to get us lunch, but we might get a hot chocolate instead of lunch. I don't know. Oh no, we're gonna go get lunch. But I do want to take her to the coffee shop because the coffee shop is real nice and they hire disabled people. And I always like to give them my business when I can. So I have to look at that and see if we can do that. Because we're gonna be walking downtown, so we have to plan ahead. Because downtown is not very. The way my downtown is laid out, it's very walkable, sort of, kind of, but not really. But it's also not very car friendly. It's like it's not pedestrian friendly either because, like, okay, every street should be pedestrian friendly. Do not make it car first, pedestrian second. Other way around. Other way around, please, because not everybody can drive. Thank you. And also, like, it's just murder for people that have to park, and it's just like, okay, we're not here for that. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. I had to plan ahead, and make sure that paratransit can come in and drop us off at certain spots. And in some cases, we could get paratransit to drop us off at the local transportation center, and then we can get where we're going from there. Um, and I might actually do that because the transportation center is not too far from a couple of the places that we're going to be checking out. So I might try to do that after I look at a map and decide. Because if the transportation center is a central location, I could have them come get us from there, which would be a lot safer and it'd be nice. We're gonna try that because I don't want to ask. Okay, so I don't want to do Uber because Uber is expensive and I can't keep doing it back and forth, back and forth. And I don't want to ask Mama or Papa Puzzle Skunk because Papa Puzzle Skunk Saturdays is to do whatever he wants to do, so he's out of the picture. I don't want to ask Mama Puzzle Skunk because that's asking too much, and I always ask her for a lot of things, and I'm not gonna bother because this, she doesn't need to. Not when I can do paratransit and the paratransit and the Uber home. So Uber will be used for the ride home and the ride home only. Paratransit will be used to get from point A to point B. So and plus, I want to do paratransit because it'll be a little bit cheaper. So I can plan ahead. It's gonna be cheaper for me. So yeah, I'm not a cheapskate, but I also realize since I want to do some shopping too, it's gonna, yeah. So we're gonna do that, and I can't wait to see Not the Mama. So Not the Mama, you know who you are if you are watching this. Uh, get excited. We are going to have some fun. And also, sidetrack, this will not be filmed. Unlike when I visited Iron Zebra for his birthday, and y'all saw the birthday vlog, or birthday vlog, I should say. Birthday vlog got filmed because we were not in my neck of the woods. We were in Iron Zebra's neck of the woods. However, vlog, y'all will not get a vlog here because that means y'all will see too many things of my area. I do show things in my area from time to time, but never my address and never things that give away city stuff too obviously. So I try not to film stuff in my area. Uh, but yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna party. Um, we're definitely gonna get lunch. We're definitely gonna try to hit the. We're gonna try to hit the special needs coffee shop. I'm not gonna get coffee. I'm just gonna get us some hot chocolate because I don't drink coffee. And even if not the mama drinks coffee, I don't want her to get coffee because I don't hate coffee, but I'm just gonna get us two small hot chocolates, enough that we can say we supported them, but also so we can warm up. Because I would take her to the cat cafe, but like, I don't like our cat. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I love our cat cafe, but also don't like it because they don't use milk. They use like non-milk dairy product, which I don't get why, but I guess it's just so in case like, yeah, yeah. So we don't do that. Like I don't. It's just no, you know. So yeah, we're gonna have us a great time downtown. We're gonna do some shopping. We're gonna do some looking around. And I'm going to make a plan of attack and text her the plan of attack and get her approval of said plan of attack because I need to plan it like uh, like I need to have it planned now so I can book the rides and the stuff way in advance because so that's ready. Yeah, I need to make sure that not the mama is happy, set up, and safe. Um, I might get Mama Puzzled Skunk. Okay, so I'm not gonna get Mama Puzzled Skunk to pick us up, to take us places, but I might get Mama Puzzled Skunk to pick us up from lunch, maybe. But I'm probably just gonna do Uber. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do my plan of like paratransit and then Uber. Okay, so yes. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be cheap. Because I'm not a cheapskate, but I don't want to do Uber all over the place because it's expensive. Like, no. So, yeah. So I guess that's the video. I will see you guys next time. And yes, this was a random ramble. I know, kind of silly, but yeah, I just wanted to do random ramble because I'm not gonna do these very often. But like, there's a lot I had to say. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.